Hi everybody. Right, smoke generator or smoke unit upgrade part 2. Right, so over here, this is the new smoke unit. Now, as you can see, that this is the bit here that the if you can see there, the wick and the electrics, they sit down inside that box, and on the back of that is the pump that pumps the smoke out, and that is all one piece. So when I bought the tank, obviously it came with the smoke unit. You can see how badly corroded everything is. Now, chances are if I clean it all out, I might get that to work. But as I've got the new smoke unit, what I've done is I've taken this piece off of the old unit and cut the end off. So I've cut the pump section off. So if this doesn't work, I've still got the new one to use. Now, so you're left with this box, and all that's in there, can you see that little hole there? Focus. That is all that the air goes through to draw the smoke up the pipes from the wick. So that bit there is the bit that's got the wick in, the oil in. The wick draws that oil up to the solenoid. Is it solenoid, capacitor, or whatever it is, that heats up and burns the oil off, and that makes the smoke. Now, I was thinking, the guy I watched on YouTube, he just sticks this fan straight on the back of that box. So you're getting a tiny little bit of air going through that hole. And as I found when I mounted one of these fans before, they're so flush that this piece here can rub on that plastic. So what I thought I would do, I'll give it a try. I might have too much air. Is I printed this up on the printer. If you can see there, I've made that conical shape in there. So I'm going to stick that onto the box with a bit of hot melt glue. And then I'm going to stick the fan onto the front of that. So then I'm going to get nearly 100% of the air that's produced by that fan is all going to be pushed through that hole, which therefore is going to go through that hole. So I should get more air pressure to push the smoke out. Whether or not it's too much, we'll find out. There's still got one screw hole left in there, so you can remount that to the bottom of the tank. So I'll have that and that. I'm going to take that wire, I'm going to take that electrical section there. This is the plug that plugs into the tank. I'm going to take those two wires off of there, in fact off of that circuit board there, and put my two wires from my fan onto that, and then hopefully it should all work. And as soon as I got that running and I've got smoke coming out of there, there's no, when I got the tank, it says about filling that smoke unit, and they're going on about don't let it dry out, but don't overfill it. The only way to fill it is to take the top of the tank off, which is a bit of a pain in the jacksy. So what I thought I would do, I'll have to find the piece and show you. So you get these two pieces here, they plug onto the top of that smoke unit. See those little things there, they plug onto the top of there. But it did come with a T-piece and a rubber bung that goes in the top. So what I thought I might do is extend the pipe up, and on the back of the tank here, the only bit that's hinged is that bit. So I might get my Dremel tool out and cut that off, so it exposes the hole underneath that. If I damage this at all, I'm going to remake a new one of these on the printer, but make a proper hinge on the back, so I can flip that up, and that will expose the top of the pipe to refill the smoke unit. and I won't have to take the top of the tank off. And we'll see how that goes. I did think maybe this piece would come off, but because it's wedged in amongst those, it would be nice if this whole section here, if you could undo that and lift that whole panel up. But as you can see by the ring of the tank ring there, you'd have to rotate the turret to lift that. That wouldn't be too much of a pain. See if I can get that off, because that's got a natural, that's already got a hinge on it, so it won't be too out of place to make a slightly bigger hinge to have that as a flip up. And you can pull the pipe out, take the bung off the end, put a couple of drops of your oil in, poke the pipe back in, shut that, job done. So we're on to part 2 of the smoker. Let me get on and solder all that together, and then I'll do another video, hopefully, and it will be working, chuffing smoke out. Okay, cheers, bye.